Hi, my name is Riley Moeller. I am a third-year environmental engineering major, and today I'm going to be giving you a presentation on Retta Scott, a pioneering animator of the golden age of animation. She was a trailblazing animator whose talent and dedication left a lasting impact on the animation industry during the golden age. Retta Scott's art training began at an early age. She was born in Omak, Washington in 1916. She honed her skills through self-guided practice and drawing from observation. She was awarded a 3-year scholarship for art education at the renowned Culinary Art Institute in Los Angeles, which played a crucial role in shaping her artistic abilities. Scott's artistic talent stood out during her time at Cunard, earning her recognition among her peers and instructors. She learned all types of art forms, but excelled in drawing animals. The school was near the Griffith Park Zoo, which helped her hone her animal drawing skills. She would go there on breaks and learn how to paint animals and draw animals. This information was found at waltdisney.org. Retta Scott's animation career spanned from 1938 to 1946. It carried on a little bit more, but I'll get into more of that later. The book The Illusion of Life, Disney Animation, says that Scott began work at Disney in 1938, starting as an inker and painter for animated shorts, and eventually transitioning into character animation. In the 1940s, she made a substantial impact on animation history with her work on Bambi, which premiered in 1942. Her animation of the forest fire sequence in the film remains one of her most celebrated contributions. In 1941, she ended up being laid off due to the animation strikes, despite her not even being involved in any of these strikes. She was quickly rehired in 1942. She continued to be a vital part of Disney's animation team, contributing to Dumbo and many health-related films. After 1946, she did freelance work for Disney up until she passed away in 1990. Retta Scott's most noteworthy contribution in Bambi was her animation of the dramatic forest fire sequence. Her exceptional work on this emotionally charged scene left a lasting impression on audience and continues to be praised for its intensity and realism. She also worked as a producer on Dumbo and Fantasia after Bambi. As stated earlier, Scott was known for understanding animal behavior and translating it into endearing and relatable characters, which made her a sought-after designer at the studio. Retta Scott's exceptional talent for animating animals is best showcased in her character designs for the forest creatures in Bambi. She brought a sense of realism and personality to each animal, making them endearing and relatable to audiences. As she later recalled, Retta Scott said this about an animal she developed in Bambi: "I developed the hunting dogs into vicious, snarling beasts, running and scrambling, trying to climb the cliff and sliding back." Retta Scott's career was closely tied to the Walt Disney Studios, where she made her mark as one of the first woman animators. Scott was tutored by Eric Larson, who was a Disney animator along the way of her career. Scott's biggest accomplishments were as follows, according to the book Before the Animation Begins by John Kaymaker. Retta Scott made history by becoming the first female story artist in the credits of a film. She was also rehired at Disney after being let go of during the 1941 strikes. She became her own boss after working at Disney and freelanced at Disney Studios whenever she wanted or had a itch to animate. She wrote 2 illustration books called The Santa Claus Book and Happy Birthday. She also famously illustrated the big golden book edition of Disney's Cinderella. Retta Scott's success as a pioneering animator and story artist inspired future generations of female animators and artists, demonstrating that talent knows no gender boundaries. Retta Scott stands as one of the most famous female animators. She broke a gender barrier that is sure to have inspired generations of women to pursue careers in animation and other creative fields. Her work on Bambi and her understanding of animal behavior elevated the realism of animated characters, leaving a lasting impression on the art of animation. Retta Scott's legacy endures through her pioneering spirit, artistic brilliance, and dedication to the animation industry. Her impact continues to inspire and shape animation, leaving an indelible mark on the art form she loved and helped advance. As we talk about the golden age of animation, it is important to think about Retta Scott. It would not be a golden age without her.